Welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I do the greeting first and then make adjustments on the camera. Welcome back to my channel. It's time for me to adjust the camera. Oh, here we go. I'm having some my Mexican-esque stuff with a kale salad. And I have a granny apple that tastes like Sour Patch Kids. It's really good. I like it. Having one of those motivational Blasi days, so I decided to have a few hits of whatever I've left. We are really down to the bottom of the barrel. Gotta get some more. What I did want to talk about though is obviously I'm coming off a huge high. If you've seen my other videos, I'm coming off a very huge high. I'm wearing the shirt that I wore when I met Raven. Yeah, I'm still recovering, coming off of that high. I don't think I'm going to. But, all right. What I want to talk to you is what I have observed the last 2 times I have stopped eating SOS. Because now I have 2 distinct experiences. I gotta tell you, neither of them, as good as the food was, or as convenient and as fun as it was, to just not care about oil, and if there's oil, let it be, and you know, not doing any type of special ordering of anything, but still eating, you know, vegan, you know, still no dairy. And I mean, that was the goal. I'm not saying there wasn't any dairy, because even in our medibles, some of our medibles have dairy, which is stupid. But it's just about making medibles. You need to be able to have something that the cannabis, the THC and CBD that's in, you know, in cannabis. I'm not going to do a full lesson today, kids. But if you have something that's high in fat, like coconut oil, you know, coconut butter, whatever I'm saying. The higher the fat content, the better it's going to attach to it, and the better high you're going to get, a longer lasting high, because it's all about fat. Which is really not vegan SOS friendly for me at this time anyway, but it doesn't have to be that way. I could use dark chocolate. All right, I'm getting off track. Anyway, aside of those few things that I, you know, had, let me tell you what my experience was like with both of them. Both recoveries were not pleasant. But I would say the first one I could have sworn I had food poisoning. And it was just the amount of, I think the amount of oils that we were taking in it was just ridiculous. And it blows my mind that, you know, I even think this way. To be like, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm going to give myself a break and eat oil This is not this is not a good way to look at this shit, okay? It really isn't. So it hasn't even been a year for me. I am still struggling to find my balance with everything, whether it be physical stuff, emotional stuff. I just gotta take that day to day, but moment to moment. But is that gonna turn off? Hold on. Okay, let me tell you about what happened. In the first situation was after my doctor, right? And I had set myself up for it so perfectly. Even in a video, I was saying I was gonna do something like this. It was dumb. You know, it was really dumb because I was doing too much at once. I had just come off a serious potato hack. I didn't even have enough time really to recover from that potato hack. Then I go to my doctor and I get the fantastic results, which I can't deny. That's what I gotta think. That's what I gotta focus on. Those test results. All right. Because SOS did that. Not veganism. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but like, it wasn't just vegan. It was the SOS aspect. It was the low to no salt. I just do low sugar. I don't do no sugar. What am I saying? No, let me take it back. Okay, salt. I try to lower my salt intake. And I don't add sugars to anything. I don't add salt either to stuff. I'm not going to like salt up my salad. You know, some people like salt up their pizza. Oh my God. I don't do that stuff. But I do add fat to my Mexicanist meal. That's my sour cream. I'm enjoying it. I'm thoroughly enjoying my sour cream. Oh yeah. This is chorizo. And it's by, it's at Whole Foods. Upton is the maker. It's supposed to, I think, taste like taco, really. It's not terribly strong, but it can be flavored up, you know, to whatever you want. So, after my doctor's appointment, we ate. I had a crappy piece of pizza from Whole Foods. The roasted vegetable one that had oil. What a waste. And honestly, the rest right now is all a blur as to what I ate, but there was oil involved. Oily tortilla chips. I think that the fat content was high. What happened is the first symptom that you're eating oil, in my case, is that nothing comes out. I'm not going to get any more specific than that. I sure hope you guys can read between the lines, but nothing comes out for like 3-4 days. And when it finally does, at least the first time around, I thought I had food poisoning. I felt like I was going to throw up too. I mean, it was really bad. So that was my first non-reward. But reward with being able to reflect on it now. I know that it's reinforcing a very negative experience for me, and that I obviously need to learn, because when I was in New York, we really were just like, what up? Still keeping up with our veganism. But, for example, we went to this bagel place in New York, and specifically ordered the tofu cream cheese. And I'm not so sure it was. There was a problem with the order, and it took unusually long to fix whatever they were doing. And then we went somewhere else, you know, sat down and ate it, and I was like, I've tasted this before. This tastes exactly like regular dairy cream cheese, you know? And it was delicious. It really was. Yeah, I ain't still be like, oh, I can't eat this. You know, or, I mean, I could have been, but I wasn't going to be that girl. I'm just not that girl. I look at the situation in a very, I guess, a hedonist kind of, I don't know, just like taking in the moment of doing a cost-benefit analysis real quick and going, this tastes good, so I'm going to eat this. And you combine it with, you know, the carb, it's the perfect weapon. A bagel is a real, I mean, they've weaponized them with that and everything. So, anyway, that was New York. I'm talking, I'm just saying the first time was after a doctor, and then we had 1 week. I had no idea how quickly Dragcon was coming up on us. And, you know, just like I said with the bagel, I'm trying to think, like even the tahini, I didn't ask him if there was dairy in it. You know what? And I should have. I don't know. Or, you know what? I don't care what I did. I don't regret anything I did. I don't. Even when I felt really sick from the first time I was eating oil and fat. And maybe in dairy. New York. I think I've mentioned it in other videos that I was wearing like probably 3.5 inch. I think they were 3.5 inch heels. They're from Demonia. Oh, hold on. Okay, here they are. That looks like, that's a pretty, if that's 3.5, 3 maybe, I don't know. Anyway, these are what I was wearing, and I was going up and down a very steep driveway. I had twisted my ankle earlier in a wet grass, and I had developed Achilles tendinosis, right? So I did my physical therapy, everything else. That's all part of losing weight too. You know, I was like, this is just gonna get worse. I'm always gonna have this if I don't lose weight. I'm not interested in this. I don't want this. So that's why I've been kind of careful with karate, or trying to be careful with karate. But I've had 0 flare-ups of my ankle. And I don't know if it was a combination of the physical activity, which absolutely exacerbated the injury itself. My God. Some of the stairs coming out of the subways in New York are steep. Like the last set of one of them into Brooklyn, when we were going to Modern Love. Oh, I was like, I am hurting myself right now. I am hurting my ankle right now. But I don't want to be the one who's just like, all the time. And I felt like these walks were probably reasonable, but they weren't reasonable for me physically. And I haven't felt that way in a long time, like 10 months. to be exact. I haven't felt physically left behind in groups. My cardio, my respiratory system, I am functioning so like optimally. However, when you mix it with what I was eating in New York, something really bad happened to my ankle. Like, I know it was the walking. I know I was completely ignoring the signs once again, something that I was so proud to be able to do. And I am proud to be able to listen to my body, you know. But, wow, I really, 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 really hurt my ankle. I wasn't aware of the extent of it because we were going until the last day when I was like, I'm having a hard time walking. Oh, like my foot was fatigued. I don't know. It wasn't good. So when we got home, we looked at my foot and it was swollen. My entire foot up to my ankle was more swollen than I can ever recall seeing it. I was getting nervous. I was like, I just came from that doctor and shoved all my good health in her face. And here I am fucking it up no more than 2 weeks later. Dipshit. No. This is how I learn. Sorry, you know, but this is how I learn. By fucking up over and over again. Anyway, the swelling has gone down. I've been eating a lot of kale. You know, I'm back to no oil policy at all. After I saw that inflammation, I mean, as for the other aspects, you know, what happens, happened the first time, happened again the second time. And I tell you every single time that I partake of oil, I don't go. I pee. I'm not telling you more than that. Figure it out! Not that difficult. This time around, it hasn't been as bad as it was the first time. The first time, I was sick. But this second time, it's just really frequent and annoying and And it's my punishment from my reward. So let me tell you, there is no doubt in my mind that the combined activities of the stairs that we were doing, there's another one, even a pure kitchen. There's a deep set of stairs going down to that. We ate there, and it was like, these are not normal stairs. These things are steep and short. I have a size 10 foot. Okay? You feel me? Please. But another factor is that I did not bring walking shoes because honestly, aside of I brought standing shoes. Comfortable old standing shoes. I did not bring anything with a substantial arch that I need, you know, if I'm doing any extended walking, which again was just what happened, and it's neither here nor there. I wouldn't trade any of that for anything. It was, I loved everything we did. I did. You know, it was fun. It was free flowing. I enjoyed it, you know. My apple time. So with the exercise and with the types of foods that we were eating, I in particular, I managed to re-injure and exacerbate like the swelling in my foot and my unbelievable. It was just massive. So what we have basically lined up, we had a game, baseball game. We're gonna go see the Red Sox. We have tickets behind home base. But so what we do is we wind up eating peanuts, unsalted pretzels that have egg in it, and we wind up maybe buying something from the shop. Maybe not. We also wind up going to Chloe's before the game, and they are not oil-free. Not the one near Fenway. Or not the one in New York either. We're not going to do that. We really need rest. We seriously need rest. Because we have China coming. And oh, okay, this is like, seriously, I want to be in peak performance for China. As peak as I can get. Just in case, I don't know. I think that was another one of the factors that motivated me to lose the 60 pounds. Was that they were watching Ellen and the silverback gorillas, right? Which is really funny and magnificent. Like just a magnificent experience, it seemed, you know, just watching it. All right. So we learn more about them. We learn about the woman that this particular sanctuary that Ellen was doing, who it was dedicated to her. And I got the idea that I'd like to do that. I'd like to go see these. I'd like to go freaking do that. Why not? I learned about the amount of walking you have to do on these trips. And I was just like, those were one of those moments when you realize that being obese, and I still am, you know, it's preventing me from being able to live fully the way I want, you know. Not now. I'm getting it. It's all training. It's like I feel like I'm training from like event to event. Now I have China training. Because what am I going to do? Complain to them? My ankle hurts. I can't walk to this, that, and the other place. And so they can do that. Are you fat American? Sorry. Lazy. I know it's not going to be like that. Oh, I do know that they're going to be saying that about me. They have very low tolerance for people who are obese. At least from the YouTube videos I've watched about China, that they'll just call people fat and stuff. So I was like, well, I'm not learning Mandarin right now. I don't need that kind of negativity. Oh, no. So, on my little vegan card, it says, you know, no dairy, no this, and that in Chinese, Mandarin. So, they'll know. Anyway, so the moral of the story is, I don't have a moral of the story. I was going to say that SOS is a wonderful way to bring down inflammation if you have any type of inflammation like that, swelling, you know, which happens with people who are obese. It just happens. Like one of my legs is larger than the other one, which we didn't even realize until I got this injury, this ankle injury. So, and it has gone down substantially, you know, the past 10 months, substantially. So, I don't know what to tell you. Except you got to find your own balance. I'm sure, you know, I'm going to, and I am. When it comes to when you're becoming vegan and then taking that next step to like the vegan SOS part of it, the oil part of it, the oil-free part of it, which is, it's hard to avoid. I mean, it is. Because it's in everything, and I keep saying that, but it's true. Anywho, I don't want to end this on such a downer. So, until next time, see you.